Hey, what's up, y'all? Sim, survival information and motivation. Hope you're well, focused, and set your goals for today. And make sure you smash those goals. Hit everything you plan to set out to do today. So, not breaking news, but I just heard about this, and the story broke about 4 days ago. China, we heard mad protests been going on over there, as far as with Hong Kong and the students taking over university, fighting with the police. But one thing that you barely heard about was the bubonic plague, the plague that killed millions back in, I can't even tell you which time frame that was, but way back when, hundreds of years ago, killed millions. They had the fourth case of it in China recently, in the last few days. The fourth case of bubonic plague. And it's a pretty bad thing. And it lives inside of rodents. And it can become airborne. Right now, they said it's only 4 cases. If you can remember, about 10 years ago, roughly 10, 15 years ago, when they had the SARS outbreak in China. And I was watching a video just the other day on Netflix. By the way, Netflix has a lot of good informational shows, documentaries, not just to binge watch, but just some really good shows and tackling a lot of today's issues and problems. And usually at the end leaves you scratching your head like, wow, so I guess we're screwed, which in many cases we are. But yeah, so on the Netflix special, it talked about SARS and how it spread. And I mean, it's simple things. It was, and one way that it spread was a guy using the toilet, and the way the ventilation was set up, the plumbing was set up, it pretty much spread to the whole building, and then outside to the heating and ventilation, and just went outbreak. And then it only takes one person that's not quite sick to leave the country to go somewhere else and make other people sick. So keep in mind, it can happen. That's why I like to see what's going on around the world. How do we protect ourselves? Make sure we have what we need. Think about natural antibiotics. Things like garlic. Does it taste good eating it? No, eating it raw, but it helps. And it's about a month now that I took it for like 2 days. Wiped it right out. Oregano is another natural antibiotic. And there's a couple more. You should make yourself a little cheat sheet, or just make your own survival book, pulling out information from wherever you need. From offline, print it out, put it in a binder. How to cure yourself in a time of need. Because if a pandemic hits, everyone's getting sick, they can't have enough medicine for everyone. So make sure you have enough for yourself. I'm looking at myself into getting some chemical suits, just in case. You never know. Living on the East Coast, you realize that most of the nuclear power plants are on the East Coast. And in the event that one of them erupts, breaks, or there's some type of leak or something, chances are you might be in the path. There's like over, don't quote me on the numbers. I know it's over 100 nuclear power plants. If there was a meltdown or a serious situation, boarding up the windows may not be enough. So, just looking into all alternative methods to how to survive, because that's what it boils down to. But it is flu season, so if you're into that flu shot thing, which can't even talk too much about that on YouTube from my understanding, because if you're anti using their medications, shall we say, then they tend to censor you. And I only got a few followers anyway, so I'm gonna watch what I'm saying right now. But I did set up a Vimo account yesterday. I got the BitChute, and I got to add on to the Steam. I got the Patreon. Just take this platform a little further into new places. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate the support. Don't forget, pick up a shirt, Freedom Forever hoodie. Create and Conquer. We out.